I see a successful system emerging. People point the direction. AI help me move. I do the actual learning. That is the whole workflow. Last week, I said I'll reach out to a teammate who I already solved a problem that I was stuck on. I did. He barely helped me at all. And honestly, that was the best thing that could have happened. I was stuck on an onboarding story that is about Artemis alarm and Lambda deployment. I was stuck in the GitLab and Terraform implementation part. The repo had already created CI and CD for the exact implementation. What I realized was there was a mismatch in the folder, and the CD part also had a version mismatch, causing the acceptance environment to not show the deploy Artemis Lambda. And I was going in circle with AI, and I felt like I was fighting the wrong tool. The one question I asked my teammate was, did you do this story through local execution instead of GitLab Terraform? He said yes. And this is exactly what I needed. A simple yes-no confirmation for me to move forward. That one confirmation eliminated a whole wrong path for the story. I realized that I didn't need GitLab Terraform at all. Even though I was learning and troubleshooting, I could stop fighting it and spend my energy focusing on seeing how the Lambda execution and how the Lambda actually trigger the alarms. As I was waiting for the confirmation from my teammate, I had went back to the Confluence page, and instead of skimming through the parts like I did before, I look at it more carefully, section by section, understanding the exact necessary onboarding steps, the prerequisites for how each section connects to the next piece, and learn that there's a couple of different pieces. I focus on the part for local execution. I clone the repo, check out the right branch, and ran the script. Before that, I used AI to help me break down the Lambda function so that I could understand what it is doing to get the alarms. After running the local Lambda file for the first time, it still hit errors, and I was still getting blocked. I went to GitHub Copilot agent mode, and I used GPT 5.3 Codex. It has access to the file, and I was pasting the error messages. I learned that the script wasn't setting up correctly for the local execution. I had the agent implement some changes. I test, and it still gave me errors. So I went through this loop with the agent where it implements small changes. I test, still see the errors. I fix the errors, and I had the agent to simplify the process for me. So each time when I run the local execution, I could provide a payload. I made the process easier and faster each time. The actual workflow with the agent is I implemented the change locally to make it work by running the script locally. I hit some errors, and I fixed the errors with the agent by providing more access and IAM permissions in AWS. It still took a couple back and forth to get the exact secret name and the documentation. So once the errors are fixed, I test again until finally I'm able to execute the local file successfully, and it gave me a report for the alarms. From this experience, I learned that the best help isn't someone else handing me the answer, but it's someone that can guide and point me down the right path so I can focus on getting the work done myself and learning through the process. GitLab Terraform may be the way to implement, but it would have taken me way longer time to see how the Lambda execution will work. And I could have been discouraged through the process and really just get stuck and going in circles. I wanted to do it myself. I wanted to understand the process piece by piece and learn from it. By having the right path just simplified the process, and I could focus my attention on just understanding the right path. I see a successful system emerging. People point the direction. AI help me move. I do the actual learning. That is the whole workflow. If you're waiting for someone to walk you through everything, you might be waiting for the wrong kind of help. Drop a comment. What's the smallest piece of help that has unblocked the greatest step in your work? Subscribe if real on-the-job stuff is useful to you.